I don't know that I've ever really been in a position up until lately where, you know, I guess, you know, being a mom, you have to give certain things and go past your point of abilities sometimes and emotional health in order to keep your children together. I can think of, I'll be very transparent here and give a recent, my daughter has been very sick recently.
Mhm.
And, you know, there was a point where I was so involved in my own life through a divorce and a business failure and things like that, where I really kind of disappeared in her formative years. And, you know, wasn't really there for her. So now that I'm settled and doing better, I feel like I'm having to make up for all that and really hyper focus and be here for her. And I am not holding anything back for her, making sure that she's going to be okay. And so I look back at that and I do have all those regrets, but you know, at this point, it doesn't matter. I am here, I'm present, I'm doing what I need to do. I feel very good about where I am with her right now. It's very important. You know, you just go through many, many struggles in your life where you're here, you're not, you're here, you're not. And, you know, you're always just doing the best you can. And regret doesn't belong in there anymore. You can't do that to yourself. You just have to communicate and see it for what it is and tell those people you love that I've done the best I can and I'm here for you now. You know, I think that's the only place that I
I
can.
think there's no better way to put that than what you just did. You nailed it.
Thank
I
you.
mean,
Good.
unless
Good.
you
That's
have
tough.
something to add, I have
I was gonna
nothing to say.
say that guilt, that regret, it's useless and it's false, really. Because I think
Hmm.
if you are guilty about not showing up, if you're guilty about not being present, you're actually doing a great job. It's just the devil is a lie. Like
Yeah.
it's false, it's a lie, it's not real. So let go
Right.
of that. I got things to say.
It was tough. What I tell you, that's and it's ongoing, but and it is that's life. Life is ongoing, you know, and so we can't, especially with our children or whatnot, and motherhood, you
Yeah.
can't put some of that aside. But you know, there are many places in your life. It's not just children. I think
No,
we talk a lot about motherhood and children because that is always the highest priority. But you've got, you know,
you
you've
have
got
your spouse, you have your husband, you have your parents, you have a lot of things going on. And I think a lot of times, too, as women and wives, mothers, we tend to put our spouses sometime on the back burner because we just know they're supposed to understand. But I don't think that's fair to them because if the tables were flipped, would you want them to put you on the back burner? So taking time and making time for you is making time for the things that are important. So
absolutely.